Guys, so for today's video I'm going to talk about my 15 greatest feelings that you can feel, well, for me personally. I actually was scrolling through my comments the other day. I'm trying to respond to all of my comments, so I was scrolling way back, and someone commented on a video and was like, can you do this video and you talk about your 15 greatest feelings? And so I looked it up on YouTube to see what it was about, because I didn't know if it was a tag video or what it was, but I saw just, I think it was 2 videos maybe of people just talking about 15 things that are just their best, happiest moments and things that just make them feel so good. So I want to talk to you guys about that. I feel like there's a smudge on the lens of my camera, but I think if I move I'm gonna be out of focus, so let's just hope this is not out of focus and there's no smudge. Anyway, per usual, I wrote everything down on my iPad because I always write everything down before a video, otherwise I just forget and then I start going on a tangent, which I'm sure I'll go on quite a few anyway in this video, but I just want to hop right in. And if you guys agree with any of these, or even if you don't, just let me know what 15 things make you feel happiest in the comment section below. So my first thing, attention, especially from the person that you want it from. And I know that sounds so petty in a sense, but I don't know, I just really like having attention. I like knowing that people want me around, and I just got a message from someone that I wanted a message from. That was really weird. Yeah, when you just get attention from someone that you want it from, it's just the best feeling in the world, you know? You feel like you are loved, and what better feeling than to feel like you're loved? Number 2 is coffee with chocolate syrup, and some people think it's weird. I posted this on my Snapchat, by the way. If you're not following me on Snapchat, follow me right here. Here's the link, and if you hear a sound, it is Monkey playing with a bag, and she just looked at me. Really funny, actually. Yeah, so some people saw it on my Snapchat that that's what I drink every day, and they thought it was weird that I put chocolate syrup in my coffee. I was like, is that really weird? I mean, I know it's not common, but I don't think it's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you put chocolate syrup in your coffee, and if you haven't tried it, you definitely need to try it. Number 3, inner silence. To me, that is probably actually my second favorite thing to having attention from someone that I want attention from. When I feel like my insides are quiet and at peace, and I just feel silent. I mean, my mind is always going, everyone's mind is always going, but that just inner peace just makes me feel amazing, and I feel like I can focus and I can function the right way, and I don't feel all disrupted and all of that nonsense. So that is definitely an awesome feeling. Number 4, flowing conversation. I love when I'm just talking to someone. It doesn't matter if it's family or friends, or even if it's a random stranger that I'm just meeting for the first time, and you just get into a really deep conversation and you guys could just keep talking and talking and talking and talking. That is just the best thing ever, because who doesn't love good conversation and good connections with people? Number 5, figuring out something that is really complex and complicated. I love that. I also I'm always somebody who loves a little bit more of a challenge, especially when it comes to my brain. I get very, I don't want to say bored easily, because that's not necessarily true, but I just love when I'm challenging my mind to another level. I just always find it really fascinating, and when I figure something out, sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder. Anyway, I keep forgetting to look into the lens. When I challenge my mind, I just feel really good, especially when I overcome it. And I just got another message. Number 6 is a book that changes my perspective on something that's bothering me. If you guys know me well enough by now, obviously my friends, pretty much everyone close to me knows this by now, but I think a lot of my subscribers know this as well, that when something's bothering me, if I read a book on it, I just for some reason can get myself out of any bad situation from reading a book about it. To me, I think it's just the idea that when you are reading a book, you're obviously reading a completely different perspective than what you have on whatever topic it is that you're reading, and I find that there are a lot of authors who just know so much more. I mean, obviously people who tend to write books tend to be experts per se on whatever topic they're writing about, so they tend to just know how to handle situations better. And especially recently I've been reading John Eldredge books, and if you guys don't know who that is, oh my goodness, look up his books. He's the most amazing author in the entire world. I'm actually going to do a separate video on books in general, and I don't know if I'll do a separate video on his books in general. Got to figure that all out first. But his books have helped me so much within the past month or so. It is unreal. So yeah, when I read something that changes my perspective on something that's bothering me, like I just really open my heart and I open my mind and I just feel so much better and I feel like I can move forward. And when I'm in an emotionally healthy, good spot, then obviously all else is well in the world for me, not for everyone else, but for me. Number 7 is doing something scary that winds up going really well. So I love facing my fears. I don't know what it is about facing my fears. Like the thrill of it just excites me so much, and I just feel like so much of life needs to come from like adrenaline and excitement and all that kind of stuff. So whenever I face my fears, like it may be something really daring, and not that I do anything stupid, but like just daring enough that goes really well, I feel so good. Like I just feel like on top of the world. Number 8 is when you think someone will judge you for something, but instead they wind up relating to you instead. So I love this because there are some times where like I say something, and like I do this a lot where I kind of just speak and things just roll off my tongue without me necessarily I don't want to say that I don't care about what people think, because I obviously like I do care what people think, but I say things without filter. I don't want people to get a misconception of me, so I'd rather just be honest. And if unfortunately that means that you don't necessarily like me or that you're going to judge me for it, then obviously I'll be sad because I want you to like me, but if you don't like me, there's not much I can do about it. So I love when I say something and I just think that someone is going to totally judge me for it, and then they're like, oh my gosh, I did the same thing, or I think the same exact way, or whatever, and it's just like, oh, like that was a little bit of a plot twist there, like I wasn't expecting that to happen. Number 9 is when someone makes me feel beautiful, both internally and externally. I just like feeling like someone thinks that I'm beautiful, and no matter what way that is, it just makes me happy. Number 10, when God shows you that you are not alone. I don't know if you guys are religious or believe in God or what the case is, but I have a really cool story for you guys. There's one of the John Eldredge books that I was reading talked about how he went to the beach one day and to like go sit and just talk to God and just like, you know, feel better and all that kind of stuff. So he's sitting at the beach and he's praying, and all of a sudden he sees a whale jump out of the ocean. And he knew that that was God showing him beauty, like, you know, luring him in and all that kind of stuff. And so he just like felt like really good about it. So he went home and he told his wife about it, and his wife was like, oh my goodness, I want to go to the beach too. I want to see a whale too. So she goes to the beach and she was like waiting to see a whale, and then she wound up not seeing a whale. And she was like kind of like disappointed, but she was just like whatever. So she turns, she like walks away, whatever, and then she goes by like these rocks, and then she sees like hundreds of starfish in like orange and purple and red, I believe. I don't even remember exactly which color. She said 3 different colors. And she was like in awe over like all of these different colors starfish. And it was like weird because she was just so happy that like it was so meant for her. Like she would have liked that better than seeing a whale anyway, even though she did originally go because she wanted to see a whale. And so she was like, okay, that's God's way of like showing me I'm not alone and, you know, doing all that. And so I was like, wow, that's really cool. So last week I'm sitting, or was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I don't even remember. I was at the beach with my family while my family was like fishing. I was just like kind of sitting there, and I look up and I see a shooting star, and I was just like, no way, like that was so cool. And I was like, oh my goodness, like that's my version of the whale or the starfish, was seeing the shooting star. And then 2 days later I'm sitting in my friend's backyard and I see another shooting star. My doorbell just rang. And I see another shooting star, and I was like, what the heck is going on? This is so weird. And then I saw another one, and the next day I see another one, and then on the news they talk about how there's going to be a big meteor shower in New York, and I was just like, what is going on? Like, it was just so weird. Anyway, that was like really cool for me, and I saw that as God showing me that I'm not alone. I know it was kind of a long story, but I think it was pretty cool. Number 11 is making someone feel really good about themselves, and it doesn't matter which way I do it. I like making people feel like they are worth it and like they have the world to offer, because truthfully they are worth it and they do have the world to offer. And I just think that it's really nice when someone makes someone else feel good, and it actually makes me feel good knowing that I made someone else feel good, so it's kind of like a win-win. Number 12, sappy text messages. I am a sucker for those. I get random messages from my friends, especially from, well, a few friends in particular. I'll get like long text messages, even like from like me and my girlfriends. Like, we're all very supportive of each other, which I'm really, really grateful for, because I just happen to get very blessed with having a good group of girls in my life, and like they'll just randomly send me like I love you text messages or like these really long like encouraging messages, and it's just like the nicest thing in the whole world. And so I just love sappy text messages. So even if you don't have my number, leave me a sappy message below in the comments and I will just be the happiest girl in the world. I'm totally joking, you don't have to do that, but if you did, I would totally love it. Number 13 is laughter from extremely dry humor. Dry humor is probably my favorite thing in the entire world, and if you make me laugh because of dry humor, you're probably one of my favorite people. Number 14, this doesn't relate to everyone, but for me, winning a pageant just makes me feel excited. And number 15 is when someone meets your expectations. I know that you really shouldn't have expectations when you're talking to people, or, you know, whatever it is. You should just kind of let things just flow naturally, and obviously there's an ebb and flow with everything, with all types of relationships, but like there's always going to be a part of me that has expectations with people, and it's just like in my nature, and I'm trying to break it. But sometimes like when people meet those expectations, I'm just like, yes, like they did it. So I love when people meet my expectations. And that is it. Let me know if you guys agreed with any of these things, or if you guys have something that's totally different, or whatever it is. Let me know how your day's going. Leave it in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to watch my last video, which is my July favorites video right here. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.